I'm Cecilia, I live in Zurich and I love train travel, and I'm trying to visit all 1,720 public transport train stations in Switzerland. Back in April I went for a short run along a train line, and there were tons of train stations on this train line, so I actually ticked off quite a few of them in one go. Good afternoon. It's pretty late. It's nearly 5 p.m. The last 2.5 days I've basically spent trying to tidy up and rearrange some stuff in the flat so that I have fewer things in the flat and therefore find it easier to keep organized. So hopefully that works in the long term. The drawers are in an excellent state, if I say so myself, and as is this, all of my, no, you can't see that. There we are, sorry, the rest is still a mess, but this little bit, very tidy. So I'm definitely not done, but I need some exercise after 3 days of basically being either indoors or at IKEA. And I am going to go to the Forchbahn. So basically it's the S18 from Zurich, goes sort of up a hill, and I've walked along the last few stops off that line previously. So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to try and do an easy run today, because my sister and my dad are coming the next few days, and if I go for a run with my sister it's not going to be easy for me. So I'm going to take the train, it's technically a train, but it looks a lot like a tram. So I'm going to take that up the hill to the next train station that I hadn't got to last time, and then just run back to Zurich, however far I get. I'm going to do a little walk at the start to warm up, and then jog, and then walk again. So possibly I might be able to sort of do all of it from where I left off, or next station along from where I left off, all the way to Stadelhofen, but I'm not sure. Also, the weather today has been not so great. It definitely looks like it's going to rain, and the forecast says it's going to rain, so I might get completely soaked. If so, I might come home earlier than planned. On the way though, I am going to get rid of a few things that I need to sort out, some recycling, etc. So yeah, off to Stadelhofen via probably the number 8 tram, and then from Stadelhofen I'm going to take the train to Scheuren, which is supposed to take 18 minutes, so not long at all. Alright, is that actually changing at Stadelhofen? Yes. Alright, I'm gonna get going. Minutes till the train leaves, and it leaves from right here. I'm gonna go to Maiacher to buy a banana before I go, and it is kind of starting to rain now. It's actually 22 minutes on this train. Hopefully the rain doesn't set in too quickly.
Wir begrüßen Sie in der S18 nach Forch, Eck, Esslingen. Diese S18 verkehrt ohne Halt ab Rehalp bis Forch.
Just got off the train and I started my, for now, walk. It's going to be a run eventually, but warming up first. And basically the way that I've mapped it out is 2 kilometers of quick walking, 6 kilometers running, but zone 2, and as in like heart rate zone 2 according to my Apple Watch, so goodness knows whether that's accurate. And then after that I'll just walk again. Not sure I'll finish the whole thing. If I do, then that'll be 11 kilometers, but really not sure. It's mostly downhill though, so should be super easy. And there are tons of train stations on the way. This train that I just took was kind of like an express one, I don't know. It didn't stop at a lot of the stations, just went straight from Rehalp, which is the last one that's also a trans stop, and then went straight to Forch, which is the next train station along from here. But yeah, so the next one is like a little over a kilometre away, and that seems to be roughly typical on this route that I'm about to start. So we'll see. I definitely need to literally warm up now because it's quite chilly. I'm like 100 meters from the next train station, but starting my run. I'm at Waltikon, and this is just after the train comes out of the tunnel, and the next train station is a little bit further away, but not much, maybe like at most twice as far as these ones have been, and I'm about 2 kilometers into the actual run. It's going alright, not too cold either. That's the next train station, and I am about 4 kilometers into the run now. Oh, I think I need to go. Yes, there's a underpass, and it's, what time is it now? 7:20. So I think that should be plenty of time to finish the actual run while it's still light. And I think I'm getting to another more densely populated area now, so the next few train stations are going to be like closer together again. This station is closed. They're building something, renovating something until the end of 2026. So yeah, I think it still counts. I was still at the station, it was just closed. So 1 more kilometre to go. That's my run finished, and I'm at Rehalp, which is the first tram station back in like the slightly more central area of Zurich. There's the train station that goes with it, and I'm feeling good. So like my feet hurt a little, but it's very much like the feet at the moment, not the legs that get tired and painful first for me, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going for a little while. Definitely starting to drizzle now, but I'm gonna keep going for a little bit, maybe up until Stadelhofen, we'll see. Back where I started earlier, Stadelhofen. So I actually did my whole potentially planned run/walk. Very pleased with that. And I've very nearly closed my Apple Watch rings now as well, so that's good. And I'm going to take a tram part of the way home, and then I've got a very messy flat waiting for me that I need to finish tidying up. And I can't wait for a nice warm cup of tea though. That'll be good. Right, it's so nice and warm now. I'm really glad I'm indoors. It was a bit miserable, honestly, after a little while. It's like so cold. Right, I'm gonna have a cup of tea, and then I need to deal with the huge mess that I don't want to show you, but if all goes well, it will not be a huge mess in a little while, and then I'll show you what the flat looks like tidied up and slightly rearranged, just in terms of like not any of the furniture for now, but just in terms of what goes where. So hopefully it will be a productive less than 2.5 hours because that'll be midnight. I didn't film any more that evening, but here's proof from the next day that I did tidy up. I'll see you next time. Bye!